Okay, on today's 30-minute mechanic, we're going to see if we can swap a fuel pump in our REB 95 turbo car. We were running out of fuel pressure, I think, at under boost. So we've picked up a 255 liter per hour, excuse me, pump, Carter pump. So we're going to pull this one out and poke a new pump in. So buckle up, let's go. In we go. Oh my gosh. Oh, my big stupid body. Oh, I don't think I fit. Ah. Okay, there we go. I'm going in. Hooray! Trunk dweller, trunk monkey, come here. Falling over. Oh boy. Great success. We're in. Oh, maybe I have to go out that way. Oh, inchworm myself. Yikes. Oh. Make it. In we go. Oh my gosh. Oh, get my big stupid body turned around. Oh, I don't think I fit. Okay, there we go. I'm going in. Maybe. Okay, you're probably wondering, what are you doing? Well, this little dude right here. Oh, well, first of all, I don't have the key to the trunk to this car. So, gosh. So I got to get the trunk open somehow because we got a hole right over here that we can get to the. Oh, that was way easier than expected. See if this works. Did that work? Come on. Turn. Which way does it turn? Well, oh gosh. This is taxing my ability. Oh, there we go. I have to have my assistant lift up on the trunk. Well, which screwdriver fits in there? That one does. Sounds like it's doing something. Huh. Hey, Jonathan, lift up on that trunk lid and see if it lifts. Nope. Hey, did you just, hooray. Trunk dweller, trunk monkey, I'm here. Oh my gosh, that's killing my back. Oh, my camera's falling over. Oh boy, great success, we're in. Oh, maybe I have to go out that way. Oh, inchworm myself. Oh, yikes. Oh. All right, here we are. Let's see if we can get this pump pulled out of here. Now, as you can tell, we got a hole. You can drop the tank, but it's a real big pain to jack with if you have to do it multiple times. And so we decided to take the easy way out the last time we messed with this area. And we just cut an access hole in the top. So yeah, your mileage may vary. And look, even got a license plate cover for it. So let me see if we can get these lines off. Maybe. Without cutting myself on that hole. You know what? Maybe I should get some gloves. So I don't die. It's just those regular old Ford push lock thingies. Here's one of them. One's off. Hook it over there. And then it's always a crapshoot on what size to use. That one's too big. This one may be just right. I don't know. And this dude. Come on. See, this dude has small. There's the other one. The old feed and return lines, they're not very big on this car. I have no idea if those will fall into the abyss. Might actually get zip tie them out of the way. Do that. Zip tie. Oh, that was my foot. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Just a random screw in the floorboard there. Yay. That was actually far easier than I anticipated it would be. Far easier. Okay, now we got to find us a hammer so we can make sparks and blow this thing up. Of course, I'm joking. Do need to figure out which way it has to turn. I'm not 100% sure. Let's find out. We should get on this side. Oh. And the ring popped off. There we go. Let me blow that on. Okay, well, guess we're ready to pull that sucker out of there. Let's find something. Maybe I should get a little box. Give me something to set it in when I pull it out. This. Come here. Come here, little buddy. No idea which way I need to twist you to get you out. Do know that rubber seal is in the way. Come on, little buddy. Well, that way didn't work. Yeah, come on. Hey. Yep. How does that work? Screwdriver. You really want the sock to come off and fall in. How do you get this? How do you get the sock out? It's on the pump. Maybe you don't. Maybe you pull it off and pull it out separate. Whew, without dropping it. Hey. Ah. There's our sock. It's kind of looks, yeah, okay. All right, pump out. You can see right there. Got our pump. This was just a cheapie that Jake put in back when we were having fuel. Trying to figure out why it wasn't running good. He just bought a cheapie pump from REB Auto. I don't know, $10 pump, whatever, and put it in there because it was losing fuel pressure at wide open throttle. And that fixed the problem when it was NA, but this little guy is just inadequate for boost. It works okay, but whatever, regardless of the numbers I put in the EFI stuff, it never richens up. So I haven't checked the pressure, but I'm about 100% sure that it's just falling off under boost. So, all right. Our pump is out. Okay, let's see if we can get that out of the bracket and move on to putting the new pump in. All right, we're back. We got our pump sitting here. All our wires and stuff. See if we can get... We'll go ahead and replace the little piece of hose here with the new one. I really don't know how this comes out of here. We have to get the big screwdriver and pry that little clippy off right there. I don't know if that's going to work or not. Alrighty now. Okay, I'm going to resort to violence. Resorting to violence in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I didn't resort to enough violence. More violence. There we go. Violence wins. Sometimes violence wins. Actually, a lot of the time violence wins. Okay, what do we got here? We got a lot of wire going on. I don't really know why we have so much. Here's our new pump stuff. I don't know why we have so many. We probably should not use that many connectors. First of all, let's deconnector that. Old pump. What number this is? A 4151 BD. I don't know what that means. What? 4151 BD. This one says 4151 BD. Oh, but it has a different. Okay, yeah. It is a completely different other number. I was getting a little concerned there for a moment. Thought maybe I was pulling the pump out and just putting right back in. But I don't think so. Yeah, there's a new one. Looks, I mean, basically identical to the other one, but I think it flows a lot more fuel. It's supposed to, at least. Oh, I see that little clip thing that came out of the sock. Ah. Now, if you look at these dudes, get over there. That's your return line. That's a little bitty guy. Feed line's not super big. I mean, it's probably 5/16 at its smallest spot. It's kind of fat, kind of big, and 3/8 out here. I'm not sure that I'm getting a whole lot of what I'm doing here on the screen. Pretty good. Pretty good at doing that. That's a little better. All right, got our new pump up there. Let's see how long my wires are. Right here. That's the right style. That's the right style. If I may go ahead and just clip these back, put the new wires on there, bloop, and go to there. That way I don't have two sets of crimp connectors in there. There's our new hose. There's our sock. Get all the little bits out of here. Hold up. Crimp. Don't need these guys. They don't go with my car. All right. I guess it matters which way that goes. Let's go ahead and do our wires first. Get my crimpy deals. Crimpy deals and my strippy deals. Crimpy, strippy. That off. That's really not stripped very far. Let's strip it just a little farther. Strip that a little farther. And we're going to clip this black wire off. And the red wire. And we're going to put our readers on so we can see up close what we're doing a little better. Eep, that one's off. Oh, boy, I thought that was going to roll onto the floor. Whew. Glad it didn't. All right. Crimper. Slide that guy in there. Get the crimper smasher. Crimper smasher 1. Crimper smasher 2. Yeah, there we go. We'll put our new connector on. Slide that guy in there. Put the whammy to it. Whammy! Give it a little tug, make sure it's not going to come out. Get that one down in there, put the whammy to it. Now you're probably thinking, James, why aren't you putting a 340 in there? Well, I'm not putting a 340 because Automotive recommends putting a 10 gauge wire, dedicated 10 gauge wire to run the fuel pump. And the stuff I read, the 255 is plenty for, you know, I saw where guys were making 550 wheel horsepower with the 255. So boosted. So I think we're probably okay with this. And I didn't want to have to do a bunch of other wiring. So anyways, that's why. That's the reason. All right, hosey hose. Come on, get on there. And we'll find our screw. Well, that's a different one. That one's got hexies. That one's got flats. I'm going to use the hexies. I say hexies. It has Phillips. Okay, these clamps use Phillips heads. I prefer that, actually. Make sure that dude's on there good. There's one thing to remember. If you're ever jacking one of these, this hose, you got to get the right kind of hose that, like this hose came with this, so it'll be fine. But if you're ever fixing one or doing something, you got to get hose that's rated for being submerged in gasoline. If you don't, it just turns to goo, and that's terrible. That's not good for anything. Let's see. How do we want to do this? So little piece goes on there. That dude. Well, let's just do it and figure it out as we go. The 30-minute mechanic way. Figure it out as we go. I think I can just spread that apart. Slip it in like that. Come on. And then rotate it. I may have screwed up by putting the hose on there already. Let's back up. We should go in from the backside. Oh, yeah. Now, what in the devil? Oh, I see. Let's see what they're doing. Hose goes on the other side. Come on, fuel pump. Rotate. Rotate more. Rotate a little more. And then that lets everything line up. Maybe. Come on. Can't get my fingers in there. Take it back out. Just trying to not take it back out again. But you know, that's how it goes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so hose. There we go. Let's go ahead and plug that in. Right there. Plugged. Now that's in there. Probably should put our hose clamp on before we put the hose on. And that hose. Come here, clamp. I've also heard of guys, see that return line? Return line pukes out right there. I've actually heard of guys also run an extra hose off of here where the return's not shooting right straight down. Okay, now we're doing some good. Clamp, check. Other clamp, not check. Because I can't get to it. Because gravity keeps turning it away from my hands. Yeah, gravity, stop it. What in the heck? Okay. Have you ever seen somebody struggle so much with a hose clamp? Don't answer that. Gosh, finally. Finally. Okay. Looky. Upgraded fuel pump installed. Kind of dirty up here. Ugh. Okay, let's go see if we can poke it back in. Got my fresh O-ring right here. Got my new sock right here. So let's head back over. Okay, that took a minute. I had to stop, and I was a little concerned about the how to orient the sock. You know, does it go this way? Does it go that way? Which way is it supposed to point? So I think I've answered that question, and now I've completely forgotten what I saw. I think it was like this. Crud. Are you kidding me? Okay. I looked again. It shows, ow, dang, that hurt. Shows the sock pointing the opposite direction from the intake things. I don't know if it really matters, but I don't want to do anything that's going to cause problems. So my inlet and return point that way. Then my sock, all the pictures I've seen show the sock pointing this direction. So it's on. I guess we're ready to try to stick this dude down in there and see if maybe our fuel delivery issues are over. Boy, that goes in so much easier when it comes out. I don't know what I'm bonking into there. What am I bonking into? What is happening? And this dude has to go that way. What is going on? Okay, down and in. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. The wires in. Come on. What's going on? I don't know what's going on. Oh, guess what? Didn't put the new O-ring. Maybe I can get it over the top. I think I can. If I can get this thing set down in there properly. Seems to be hanging up on something. Maybe I put the sock on the wrong direction. Great. I did it like the pictures. Maybe I should have Googled it a little more. Well, my Googling wasn't Googling so well out here in the shop today. Come on. Great. Now I'm going to have to pull the dumb thing back up. Rotate it. It feels like it's bonking into something. Oh my gosh. Come on. Get that out there. I mean, really? Why do you have to make the hole so dang small? Okay. It's back out, and then we can turn the thing. Ultimately, that's how it ends up in there. Going like that. See if we can do a little wiggle. Why do you have to make the hole so small, Ford? I think you're making a nice big hole. It'll just drop right in there. And then we don't have to mess around with anything. Oh my gosh. I mean, I don't understand what's going on. Okay. We're going to time out again and do some more looking because this is frustrating. Let's back up here for a second. Now, I think I actually had it. I think that's the way I was just watching a video on this and they were talking about the pump pocket down in there. Maybe I need to look and see what that really looks like. Oh, I see it. Oh, okay. So there's, oh yeah. Oh, that makes sense. This is to go down oriented. Okay, I think I've actually got it ordered, the sock oriented properly on here. About. Maybe it needs to go. What was that dude in there? Maybe it needs to be more that way. So when it drops down in there, bloop, it drops down into that may be what we need to do. I don't know. We'll kind of figuring it out as we go here. I do know my little rubber isolator down here got turned. There we go. And I found out these little notches right there are so the sock can slip, or at least that's what that guy said. Doesn't seem to really help a whole lot. Well, maybe it does. And that dude goes in. Needs to drop. How do you do this? In through the hole. Oh boy, look at that. Okay, O-ring. I think I can wiggle that O-ring right over the top of this. Whee! O-ringer goes right there. Come on. You were in there. Why are you not going in now? Come on. Come on. Just a little more. Gosh. Really? And I'm like so close. Up. Ooh, I'm in. Okay, ring. Lock ring. Okay, let's see if we can tap our, which one is our lock ring? Go. It goes this away. Ooh. Maybe I can just leverage. Well, nope. Nope, that didn't work. Just tap it from this side. Get it started. And maybe this way. Well, got 2 of them under there, but that's not enough. Not enough, and there's 4. All right, we got that. I need to get my cutters. Crud, never prepared. I'm never prepared. Because I got my zip tie I got to cut. But we tap that ring, locking ring in there with our new O-ring, and make sure that's not exactly clean inside there. Okay, that looks pretty good. Tuck that dude on there. Maybe. Oh, there it goes. And our return line, the same deal. Come on, return. What are you doing? This little clip. Little plastic clip right there that slid down. It's preventing me from moving it. There we go. And our return line is on. So hey, let's hammer that back into position. Cool. Well, fuel pump swapped. Oops, wait a minute. It won't work unless you plug it in. All right. Well, that's about all the time I got for today. So let's wrap this dude up. All right. That's going to do it for today on 30 Minute Mechanic. We got our fuel pump out, took the low flow pump out, put the high flow pump in, and got it poked back in there. It's a little bit tricky to get it down in how it's supposed to fit, but we got her all back together. So hopefully that fixes our lean out problem under boost. So like, subscribe, ring the bell, and tell your friends, and that'll do it for 30 Minute Mechanic. We'll see you next time. Bye.